everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Lessons with Guitarman. My name's Aaron, and I'll be your designated driver here today for this great song, Dim Lights, Thick Smoke. Now, this is a great old tune right here. I learned it from Flat and Scruggs on YouTube. There's a black and white video of them that I'll link in the description below where you can see them play it. They're playing it out of the key of E, so I decided to go ahead and follow suit and just play this in E proper. But what I'm really focusing on here, or what I want you to focus on here, is not so much playing a bunch of hot licks and all kinds of Tony Rice type licks all over the guitar, but to take the exact melody that they're singing, or something that's very close to it anyways. You're basically playing on the guitar what they're singing. There's a lot to be said for that, and it actually sounds really good as opposed to just playing a bunch of random stuff all over the fingerboard and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and dive right in there and see how this thing works. Alright, now with this particular song, we're obviously going to be in the key of E here, right? So key of E. And we're going to be using the scale here at the open position, and that's going to go like so. You're going to have open, 2, 4, open, 2, 4, 1, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. Once you get it under your fingers there a little bit and you play it, it'll sound like so. Back down. Alright, so there's that. The second scale that we're going to be playing from here is 4, 5, 7, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, and back down. 7, 5, 4, 7, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7, 6, 4, 7, 6, 4, 7, 5, 4. Okay, and if you kind of play that scale through here a little bit after you get it under your fingers, it's going to sound like so. Now, I'll highlight in red the actual E notes, or the home notes in this key. So let's go ahead and work through this melody. Now, the first part of this melody in this song, I'm playing pretty much exclusively out of this position right here. The first part is going to go like so. 1, 2, ready, go. Now that's kind of a little pickup there where I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the very beginning, it's going to be... That's going to be a little trill there where you go, kind of a Les Paul thing. You make 3 sounds with 1 pick. And then I hit that A note right there. From the very beginning. 1, 2, 3. And the next part there, what we're going to do, lights, thick smoke, and loud, loud music were the only thing. That's kind of a big stretch from here where you got to get that pinky. I guess you technically use this one, but for me that's too big of a stretch, so I'm going to use my pinky. One more time from the very beginning on the first part of the A part. Okay. Coming around in the second part of the A section here, there's a little bit of a tricky lick here. first finger 2nd fret, 3rd finger 4th fret, pluck it here and slide to here. 2, 4, slide 6. And then come up here to the G string and grab the 4th fret right here. Slide back to the 4th. Come back and grab this note twice, you'll notice. So it's like... squeak back right here on the 1st fret on the D string or the 4th string, and then when you put that together, it's... All of that is on the D or the 4th string. All of this movement right here is on the 4th string, except for the note right here that we move down to the G string or the 3rd string on the 4th fret. So let's go ahead and play through both A parts in the open position right here. 1, 2, ready, go. After you get kind of comfortable with that, you can come up here and add this second part on here that I did in the next position up the fingerboard here on the 4th fret on the high E string and go. Alright, now notice that's the same thing we did here. It's just an octave up, okay? Same notes. Alright, so you got... Now that's a little bit of a stretch, because what we're doing here is actually leaving this scale for a second and going up here and grabbing a note that's a little higher up, this C sharp note, or the 9th fret up here on the high E string, and then coming back all the way to here. Alright, and that's going to look like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we work back to this note. So it's going to be 4, 4, 4, 5, 7, 9, 4, 5, 7, 9, 9, 5. Now I think it sounds really cool if you slide from 9 back to 5, like so. Now right here, you'll notice the is the same as here. It's the same fingering, an octave up. From the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. The second half of the A section, that's going to go like so. Nothing new there. Oh, wow, what was that? Slide 7 to 9 on the B string or the 2nd string, up to the high E string on the 7th fret, and then here I'm going to go to from the 8th fret on the B string and pull off to the 7th fret. So it's, and then come down here on the G string or the 3rd string here on the 9th fret. and then we're going to go back to here. So it's slide, high, 8, pull off to 7, to 9, and we go back there right before the second to last note. 1, 2, ready, go. So let's go ahead and play that whole second part and see what that sounds like. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's go ahead and play both high parts right here, slowly. So 1, 2, ready, go. So let's go ahead and play both parts together, the 2 A parts down here and the 2 A parts up here. 1, 2, ready, go. So let me go ahead and play this thing one time through at a medium tempo, and that'll be a wrap on this tune. So 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, well that's a wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Take a little bit of extra time and try to learn the melody as close as you can, or maybe even listen to Flat and Scruggs and give it a little bit of your own twist. The next time you get together with your friends, go ahead and give this a shot, and I think you'll be really surprised at how awesome this will sound for you. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out to me in the description below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you down the road.